Happy New Year, everyone. Wasn't planning on doing a video today, but Intellivision dropped a new Astrosmash video, and it was pretty amazing, I think. I'm going to have it playing in the background. What I really want to discuss is the section where they actually go to just the gameplay and the music. I don't know if we've heard the actual music. I think we may have heard a little bit in a previous video, but I didn't know that was the actual music in the game. I was hoping it was. Because the music in this game is pretty amazing. So here we go. They're going to turn on the Amico. And it was interesting to note that the system was completely off. So when they turn it on, it's got to go through the whole, turn on sequence. That it wasn't just asleep. It's got a cool little startup. It's got the Running Man going on top of the logo. Hey, Grudge, how's it going? Happy New Year. Grudge, have you seen this video already? I gotta laugh out of this. There's a little like Mario brick and star right there on the window, on the door. There's actually back here. I can't see it right now, but there's another brick with a mushroom on it, right there, right by Tommy's head. Yeah, Grudge, I was talking to them. I couldn't. The game looks even better than before, which already looked good, but now it just looks amazing. And the music, I think the music takes it to a whole new level. It's such dramatic, a dramatic like musical score. It's not something you typically hear in like a space shooter. So I'm really excited to try this out. Well, that's cool. Got the little shooting star. That's kind of very Disney-like. Notice here, Sideswipers is now called Colossal Crash, or actually Hot Wheels Colossal Crash. They didn't mention that in the video, but obviously they didn't care it got out. So it finally has the Hot Wheels name on it. Yeah, an office tour once they're completely moved in would be really cool. Because I think Tommy said they were going to have different rooms themed to different games. Hey, Relic Gamer, how's it going? We're just looking over the video that Intellivision did. Yeah, for a pack-in game, Astrosmash is looking better and better. I also like the different environments, and I love the boss fight they show in the upcoming video here in a few minutes. That's cool. They have auto fire on this, which is probably good for little kids or even, they're trying to get grandparents in on this. It'll be a lot easier for them too, instead of having to keep jamming or punching that button with your thumb, wearing it out. It's also cool seeing how you can switch the controller around in game, however you want to play. I mean, there's basically 3 different ways to hold the controller for this game. Very nice. Yeah, I agree. The selecting your controllers on screen, it's a little simple thing, but much quicker and nicer just to do it there than on the TV screen. You know, it's funny. Tommy's playing with two controllers, but if you set the auto shot, you could play with two ships with one person. That would actually be kind of interesting. Oh, was Centipede on one of those buttons at the beginning? I didn't even notice. Hey, Lance Jennings, how's it going? Happy New Year. Hey, Lance, what did you think of the of this video? I was pretty much blown away by the new look, the upgraded graphics, and the music. Here, I'm gonna let this play, this actual music, so we can. Yeah. Gorilla Gamer, I agree. The music on this clip is amazing. Yeah, he definitely hit this one out of the park. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I think the music really changes the game. Just watching the videos before, it was good, but when you add this music, wow. And the boss fight. The boss fight was awesome. So apparently you can't hit the green missiles coming down. This is one of my favorite parts right here. Here we go. The boss fight. Yeah, I do love the old school graphics for the lives cover.
All right, so there you go. There's a little bit of Astrosmash to get you going for the new year, and we're going to be making a whole bunch of videos similar to
All right, that was awesome.
in the coming weeks and months. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's a cool thing, Lance, is that the gameplay, I mean, it's Astrosmash, but it's also so different. I feel like it's like it's been improved, 1,000% here. Yeah, I think that the bigger asteroids, the ones that bounce a couple times when you hit them, I think that is a great idea. It just looks cool. Is Dean Takahashi still doing video game stuff? I thought he left the industry a while ago. Yes, Lance, that was one of the first things I was looking for, was if the score goes down when asteroids hit the ground, and they do, just like in the original. I always thought that was a great inclusion in the game. Well, even in the original game, having the score go backwards. I know I've never seen a game go backwards, score go backwards a game at that point, but I don't know if I ever have. That's one cool thing about the game is, if you get hit with a barrage, you're going to start losing some points. Yeah, that's a key point, Grudge. You can tell there's a lot of respect put into these games based on the old versions. It's kind of funny when Tommy does some interviews. I know a lot of people will ask, "Is this? Are you going to do this? You can do that?" And almost always, they're already way ahead of the game. So, everyone in the chat, what do you guys think? Is this, from what I've seen here, I think this will be the first game I'm going to play as soon as I get my Amico. Oh, you know what? I'm just trying to look at the games they have. They have Shark, Moon Patrol, Snafu, Night Stalker. What is that? Double Dare? I can't read some of these. They're so small. Whoops. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's going to be that'll definitely be there, Lance. I'm pretty sure it will be. I know Tommy said on this video, this is not the final UI, and there's going to be some other things going on in the background. So he was very adamant to say that this was not the final. Yep, that was one of the first things I noticed. Colossal Hot Wheels crash. That's cool. He just said right there, this is the final music. So I'm pretty sure this music was played in one of the other videos, but it was so different than what I'm used to. I didn't know if it was just for the video or if it was actually game music, and I was like, "Oh, please let that be in the game," and it is, thankfully. Man, well, yeah, that's true. That's true, Relic. Yeah, it's when you get sponsors, when you get companies jumping in on this, you know it's nothing fake. So when do you guys think we're going to see the Amico? Because it looks like it's definitely not April now. My guess, based on what Tommy said on Pete's All Amico show, but a few weeks ago, he mentioned that if it didn't make April, he was thinking maybe sometime June or July. So at that point, I figured it would be delayed, and I'm guessing probably July. Because it sounds like they got most of the stuff done. It's just they aren't able to get enough done by April. Yeah, that's a good point, Grudge. There's I mean, as someone, as an adult that doesn't have little kids, Sesame Street and Care Bears, it doesn't do anything for me, but I know it's going to help sell some systems for parents. That's for sure. Yeah, early summer. I'm gonna stick with July. If it goes past July, I guess they might as well just do 10, 10, 21. Yeah, Tommy said they have I think some kind of deal with Mattel. I don't know exactly what that was. I don't know if he has announced it. Oh. All right, Relic, you got better eyes than I do. So on the UI, on the main screen, we had Colossal Crash, which is the old Sideswipers game, now a Hot Wheels game. Back Talk Party. Dolphin Quest. What the heck is Dolphin Quest? Missile Command, Shark, Moon Patrol, Night Stalker, Armor Battle, Snafu, Flying Circus, Safe Cracker, and Skiing. Have we heard Dolphin Quest and Flying Circus mentioned before? I don't recall those games being mentioned. Back Talk Party. I think they mentioned that, but I don't think they gave a name. So is Dolphin Quest, you think, the game being made by the Echo the Dolphin people? Yeah, I hope we get that Founders Edition as soon as possible. It doesn't look like April's happening, but when it was happening, let's see, Founders is coming out on April 3rd, and the rest were the 15th. So that was giving us a 12-day head start. Hopefully they do something like that. at least. Oh, excellent. Dolphin Quest is the new Echo. Okay, cool. So Dolphin Quest is being made by some of the people who made Echo, but this is not a licensed Sega game. This is just another Dolphin game altogether. Wow, Colossal Crash can be 8 players? Man, that's going to be crazy. 8 players, no, that's going to be a blast. Last two, Dynablaster and Farkle. So we know Farkle is a pack-in. And I can't remember hearing if he said Dynablaster. That's the Bomberman game, right? I can't remember if he said that was making launch. Although I guess at this point, man, they're going to have a lot of games that could make launch if they want to at this point. I think they'll definitely be in the mid to high 30s with the games coming out. Interesting. Okay, I thought I saw a Backtalk Party with no name. And the Dolphin game's been shown several times. Now, it looks like we're going to still wait another 6-7 months. Hey, has anyone heard? Is the new Dynablaster, the Bomberman game, is that going to be? As Tommy said, is that going to be 8 player? You know, if Dynablaster is 8 players, that would be amazing because my favorite Bomberman is Saturn Bomberman, and that has 8 in the tournament mode. You can't do 10 on just a single round, but for tournament mode, well, that's another thing with Dynablaster. I hope they have a tournament mode because in Saturn Bomberman, you literally can set up a tournament inside the game, set how many games you want to play, set which mazes you want to use in the game, how many of each. And then at the end, it tallies up, tells you who had the most wins, who had the most kills, and stuff like that. I hope Dynablaster does that too. Yeah, I'm sitting there watching this game and how good it looks compared to what we just saw a few months ago. And I started wondering what would the Amico would have looked like on 1010 if they could have released. I mean, provided they were able to work on it the full time, not, with no COVID related stuff going on. Hey, Papa Pete. That was awesome. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I mean, I think the combination of the music and the upgraded graphics just kind of just set it for me. It was it was definitely way better than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that much, but man. So I wonder when we're going to see the UI video, because I know Tommy mentioned that about a month ago. And even in this video, they still don't have the final UI in there. Yep, I agree, Pete. It's exactly what I wanted to see. Actual gameplay because the first part it was gameplay with them actually playing it. The second part was just recorded gameplay, which is still good. Man, if Dyna Blasters is 8-player, that is going to be one heck of a game. Because when you have 8 people playing a Bomberman game, it's just crazy. It's about as good of a local multiplayer as you can get, because it's it's fast and exciting, and it's so simple. I mean, anybody can play Bomberman. Up, down, left, right, press a button to drop a bomb. That's it. I know they could have easily put Astrosmash on the store for $10, and people would have bought it. That would have been a big seller. To have that as a pack-in game, that's awesome. I'm not 100% thrilled with the UI they have right now, like the round. I don't know. Every time I look at that, it reminds me of was it the PSP or Vita? I can't remember. One of them gives me that kind of vibe. So I'm hoping the final version is a little bit different. Oh, so here we go. So you can select by. Oh, you can select by categories. I missed that the first time around. Hey, look, under Colossal Crash, they've got like a 5-star rating. And it says how many people. So that's cool. So I guess on the eShop, they're going to allow people to rank these games. Anyone else have anything they want to talk about before we head out? Yeah, cool. Okay, the bubbles were the Vita. I gotta be honest, I'm gonna try. Since it has auto fire, I'm definitely gonna try using both controllers just by myself, seeing how well I can do controlling 2 ships. It's a whole different way to play. Yeah, it's a good point, Pete. I think almost everyone knows Astrosmash. Even people who haven't played Intellivision, I think they realize what that is. So Colossal Crash is only 4-player. 4-player is still pretty cool. 8 would have been nuts. Oh yeah, I mean, everything was probably a placeholder on there. Like the rating system, obviously that's a placeholder. But it's cool. I do remember Tommy mentioning that before, though. That will be nice to have. It's just handy when you're going through an eShop and you can see right off the bat, you can see a rating. Although for the most part, I mean, as cheap as these games are, as cheap as these games are, and there's only going to be one every week or two. I mean, I think a lot of us will probably be buying almost every single game that comes out at that rate. I mean, you're talking 2 to 4 a month at $10 a pop. That's still less than spending $60 or $70 on other systems for one game. I love this menu system right here, this Astrosmash one. That's so cool looking. I do not understand that reference, Pete. Your Intellivision knowledge is vast superior to mine. I wonder what video we're going to get next. Sounds like we're going to get a few here and there coming up. I hope their gaming videos are pretty much all like this, where you see people playing it, and then you go to a screen like this or a video like this where there's just nothing but gameplay. So I thought this was a great way to show off the game. Pete, I got to start listening to that podcast and start learning some Intellivision, improving my knowledge there. Hey, has anyone in the chat? Has anyone in the chat seen the physical games? I know Tommy showed them off to a few people. I haven't seen anything. I was wondering if anyone else has seen it. This is my favorite part. I love this. The music and just these asteroids raining down. Yeah, Garage, I don't think you'll be alone there. I think at the price, I mean, you're talking $30 probably for having the digital and the physical. I think you'll see a lot of people double dip. Crow, you saw some physical stuff. What was your opinion of it, Crow? Yeah, I haven't seen any of the physical stuff, but everyone seems to be really happy with it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't I mean, I know they're not doing physical, I don't think, for that many games. So it'd be interesting to see how many I get. You know, I did ask Tommy on a show if they would be doing any physical versions of the pack-in games. Mainly, I was thinking of Astrosmash since it's such an iconic game. And at that moment, I don't think he had thought of it because he seemed kind of puzzled when I asked him that. But I think people would buy it, even though it's packed in. I think, well, guys like us, I think any collectors or older gamers, I think they would love that a physical version of Astrosmash. Yeah, I know Tommy said with the physical versions, you can literally sell them or give them to somebody else, and then they'll be able to play it. I'm assuming, and I don't know if Tommy mentioned this to you, Crow, when you saw this, but my big question is the physical version simply something you touch to the game system, and then it pulls up the store and then downloads the game from the store, as opposed to is the game actually on the physical thing? If it's on the physical item, then it's kind of like a cartridge. It'll be there forever. Whereas if it has to download it from the store, then it's kind of like Papa Pete was saying. It's more like a digital with some kind of a physical attachment. My guess is they'll do that. They'll have a Smash, Astrosmash. Carmine, welcome. It is kind of like a reverse Nintendo 64 because Nintendo 64 I think was wider at the front. I got mine right over there. I should go look. Yeah, that's what I think it is too, Pete. I think it's just an authorization to download from the store, and if that's what it is, then it's kind of tricky. It's physical in that you get something, and then you touch it to a system, which would be the same as plugging in a cartridge or sliding in a disc, and you can sell it to somebody. So all that is exactly the same as physical. The only difference is once that store goes down, if you can't download anymore, then it's no longer like a disc or a cartridge. Oh, all right. Well, let us know what you saw. You got some good eyeballs over there. That's all right, Crow. I don't want you to get in trouble. We'll hear soon enough. I hope it's if it's on it, then I would say it's the same as a cartridge because it doesn't plug in, but it's got all the same benefits of a cartridge if it's on there. It's gonna be pretty good. The physical is gonna be around $20. I guess $20 or $25. That's pretty cool. Especially, I assume these are going to be just for collectors. They can put it on their shelves.
Let him land, John. So in the original Astrosmash, if those things landed, they kind of destroy you. But mobile controller now too. Then.
Hey, Jeff Davis. Well, we keep getting more and more people in the chat here. This is great. This is awesome because I saw the video and I was like, I got to talk to somebody about this. This is perfect.
I'll take that plasma, get the shield, plasma it up, both of us. That's big destruction there.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Pete. I mean, I believe it isn't on there. I mean, if it is, that would be amazing. They have the actual game on there. But if not, it'll still be a cool little collector's item you can put on yourself. Carmine, if you look, I got 3 shells right here, all amiibo. I'm guessing some will be like that, maybe a character, and others will be, something much different. Thanks, Lance. I appreciate it. All these games were on this video. Auto racing, biplanes, breakout, cats with words, centipede, earthworm Jim, fox and forests, and missile command. Hey, Martian Man. Yeah, even on the Amico, the physical is only going to be, I think Tommy said like 20% or less, so it's not going to be a lot out there. And I assume it's just going to be for certain, whatever titles they think people are most interested in collecting for. Pete, I can't let it go. I need my physical. Carmine, I'm exactly the same way. If it's a digital only game, I'm not to the point. I know some people, if it's a digital only, they refuse to buy it. I'm not like that. If it's digital only, I'll buy it if I want the game. But if it's digital, available digitally and physically, I always get the physical version. I just forgot what I was going to say. All of us here, I think, are trying to hold that line, Carmine. Really? What's a book? Is anything like a Kindle? Speaking of physical, this is the stuff you miss out on with all digital. Look at this. A less for the Switch. Look at the size of this box. Jeez. It's crazy. It is. Even came with a Game Gear Mini or Game Gear Micro. Yeah, it's huge. The reason why it was so big is there was two. I wouldn't call them books, but they're like the size of a magazine. So they had to make the box that big to fit the magazine and the two different books. But you know what's weird? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. While you guys are here, I want to show something. We'll see if anyone knows. So for anyone that has a Switch, so here's Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. And you know how the Switch is here, where it dips in right here, and it's like a 90-degree angle. The plastic dips in right in this little area so you can get your fingers in there and open. This game, the box I just showed you for a Lest, this box is completely different. There's not a 90-degree drop off. It's more like a slide. It just kind of slides down and dips and then goes back up. And even where it connects, it's a little bit different. So it's a completely different box on this, which is bizarre. I've never seen one like that before. I just assumed that Nintendo made all the boxes exactly the same. As far as I know, this is the only one that's like this. I haven't seen any. I don't know if you can even see. Well, you can kind of see a difference. Like on the bottom here, that's the regular box where it goes in 90 degrees. This one does not. It just slides across. Very strange. Yeah, Carmine, this is a Japanese only game, at least that is as of now. But I have other Japanese games, and their boxes are all the same as the American ones. This is the only one that's the oddball. I don't know if there's a Switch in the Nintendo Switch boxes, or if it's just a one-off. Interesting. I haven't noticed a difference. I've had well, U.S. of course. I've had some European, Japanese, and then there's like some Hong Kong versions. So I got like 4 different ones. This is the first one I've noticed. I'll have to check some of the others. Huh. That's interesting, right? How would you need the internet but not the store? That's interesting. Carmine, do you have many import games on the Switch?
You can set for auto player too for those folks who maybe aren't Twitch happy.
So Carmine, they don't buy the boxes from Nintendo, or they're not told, like, I guess where to buy them? You'd think they'd all be using the exact same case. That's interesting. Ah, very interesting, really. Oh, awesome! Yeah, I've got a bunch of import games physically.
Astrosmash, boom! If those things landed, they kind of destroy you. But mobile controller now to that.
I'm trying to think if it was super rare games. I just got it's sitting over there. I got the collector's edition of Sisters Royale. Can't remember if it was from them or not. I literally ordered it like 8 months ago or whenever it was announced. Just got here now. Oh, by the way, that big box for less, the collection, I ordered from Amazon Japan, and I got it 3 or 4 days later. It's incredible. Stuff I'm ordering from Amazon here in the U.S. is taking longer than Amazon Japan. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, that's so interesting, really. Now, really, is this what you thought it would be? And Tommy said you were right, because that's really interesting. You could still sell and receive the game like a physical copy. That is really interesting. I haven't heard that. Yeah, God, you're right. It'd be groundbreaking. I mean, nobody does something like that. Wow. I can't wait to hear more about that and see if that's actually happening. See, this is stuff. Oh, getting close, huh? I wonder when he'll announce how that's working. I'm sure it won't be until right before the system's announced or released. I do. What?
You know anything?
I'm new to the show.
Okay.
You need something?
No, I just wanted to reset our ladder real quick. That's what I'm doing.
Do what?
I'm going to reset our ladder real quick. Some issues again.
Oh, okay. Well, wait just a little bit, and I'll be done. Then you can do it. I'm online though. Are you able to get online?
Yeah, now I'll get online. I'm having some like ping lag. This is Perry.
Oh, Perry Dog made it in. Hello, Perry. Hello, Perry. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. This was a lot of fun. I wanted to. Perry stepped on a button. Thanks for joining me. I really wanted to have a discussion about this. I'm glad so many people showed up. This was awesome. This was a lot of fun.
How many people showed up?
Well, I don't know. 11 or 12.
Nice.
Here, take her away from it. Huh. Very cool, Carmine. See, I've had some stuff from Japan and some stuff from Hong Kong that is exactly the same as the American ones. I guess they just have a choice. I don't know. All right. Yeah, everyone have a good day. Happy New Year. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. This was awesome, guys. All right. See you later, guys.